Hey, the average Joe here, hoping you're having another fantastic day today. Today, we're going to go over systems, zones, and spaces and how we can import the loads into those or actually just manually input the basic load data into those different components and spaces. So, over here, you'll see the basic data we import from a loads program or that you would manually input would be the project, obviously the location, including the weather data, then the space information, CFM, temperatures, sensible loss, RH, area exhaust, and number of people. So doing that one time in a space right here is not too cumbersome, right? But doing that multiple, in every space, if you're going to hand put it, if you have lots of spaces down there, then could get a little tedious. So in the interface of the wizard, the air handler or the rooftop unit wizard, we allow you to do the system, which puts all that data into one space there, or the terminal zones, where we show the zones associated with the spaces, and then the space there, which is obviously going to show every space, which is usually multiple on a zone. Also, as you scroll through here, you'll see the terminal unit options, fan coils, heat pumps, VRF, and some dual duct and fan powered for a terminal zone. And then each space, in the space interface there at the bottom, here we have the ability to add other components in the space like fan coils or heat pumps, unit heaters, so, whatever else might go in that space as well. So anyway, the reason I like to do this early on in a job, and whether I have the loads run or I just kind of estimate the CFM and put that in here, now I can automatically know what sizes are of my boiler and air-cooled chiller. You'll see when we do a selection of equipment, we have that data, length, width, and height, and weight, as well as electrical information that's associated with that. So early on in a project, I can tell the architect how much space I need for that air-cooled chiller outside or the boilers that might be inside. And that just helps move the project along. As well as I also know all that load data down here, electrical information, and anything that needs power, dampers, boilers, pumps, has it indicated over here. Then when it's automatically selected, it appears here. And then who's providing the power, the starters, mechanical, electrical disconnects, are there VFD drives, emergency power, and then notes that are all associated that you can put at the bottom to clarify other things. And then as well, we have the reason I like to do spaces on some projects, hospitals and labs, is because now I know pressurization, ventilation, how much airflow is return supply outside. And you can see that very clearly on that space schedule. So back to the project, you'll see down here would be all the spaces data that would be in the zones. And then down at the bottom would be showing all the data in each space and zone associated with that project. And then there we had a unit heater on that space, and that unit heater is gas fired, so it's part of my natural gas piping schematic. So anyway, just wanted to go over that as you go through that wizard. If you bring in 4 air handler data, however you have it organized in the loads, then you cycle through that wizard 3 or 4 times and can build each air system different coils, different fans, and so that's real helpful doing that. So hope this has been helpful in understanding the spaces, zones, and just air systems, and then whether inputting that manual data early on in a project, or if you don't have a loads program and estimate that, or have other types of spreadsheets or that you run loads with. So hey, thanks for watching this today. Hope this has been real helpful.